Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? Today I'm going to talk about how your habits and your values determine your decisions. Because where you resonate from, where all your values, your core values, which is how you are, who you are, and what you accept as your inner truth. But what we don't always realize is, where do these decisions come from? Why are we making these decisions that keep hurting us? And that's the thing. If you have very destructive habits, you are going to make very bad decisions because you are not practicing a positive way of life and a positive lifestyle. And the more negativity you exercise, the more negativity you'll get out of life. And who we are at the core, what we really accept as our truths, and what we practice and put into practice every day will subconsciously determine the decisions that we make. We generally pursue what we believe. If you believe something to be true, you will always look for that specific thing. You will always be on the lookout to attract that to you. And what we don't realize, with habits comes consistency as well. And the more you implement a habit and implement a habit and implement a behavior, the more concrete it will become and the more part of a lifestyle it will become. Just as you would put consistency into a goal, if you put consistency into a pattern of behavior, it will create a habit. And your habits will minimize the amount of decisions and the options that you have for those decisions. Bad moral values will create bad decisions, because if you believe the world is bad and you have so many bad views and understandings of yourself, your habits will be bad, your lifestyle will be unhealthy, because you are practicing a certain set of behaviors that create an outcome that forms a habit over time, until eventually that habit becomes subconscious. And that is a lot like our decision making, because we make decisions every day. We make over 300 decisions a day. And when we make those decisions, we are always going to be responsible for them, but we are not always aware that we're making them, or the repercussions that we get from the decisions that we make. And the consequences of our decisions will automatically reinforce more behaviors, which will reinforce more habits, as our outcomes create an inner response, and in that response we react to that response. And that is what builds up our habits. And our habits are just a string of behaviors that are being practiced multiple times every single day. And in a way, it does serve us. Even if it's in a bad way, it might help numb certain feelings or be used as a self-soothing mechanism. But the subconscious naturally will not go against what you value, and it will protect what you value. So if you value something, your mind will not look for the opposite unless you consciously make the effort to look for something different. The subconscious loves consistency and will keep practicing a set of behaviors as long as you reinforce that it is serving you in some way. And you will not accept something as true if you have already rejected it. It's about your moral values and how you view yourself, how you view the world, and how you view life has a massive impact on the decisions that you'll make. However, good decisions create and birth good habits and values, and that will create better outcomes. more range of making decisions and more options, and the ability to take accountability for those decisions. So practice good habits and be consistent with it, and always be mindful of the decisions that you're making. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Please feel free to leave a topic in the comment section and I'll make a video discussing it. Stay strong wherever you're from. See you next time.